Hello again. Time for another video. There always seems to be a reason. A broken deck belt for a Husqvarna lawnmower, 46-inch cut, 22 valve, or 22 V46, yeah, whatever that means. But the deck belt broke. This thing's not even 3 months old. Got to find out why it broke. Well, let's see what we got here. Okay, that's spinning fairly easy. Let's see. That side seems to not be moving very well. So, we got to find out why. Now, once before, right up in, I'll show you on this one, right in here, and get this camera and everything, right in here, underneath this cup, which I have no idea why they put on, I got a rag hung. Well, I'm wondering if maybe something's hung up under there again. We will be finding out. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I got a problem with that okay stuff. Let's see if we get the belt or the blade off. Okay, blade's off. Now, find out about this. What in the world is this? Got something hung right there. I think it's going to take a little more than just that. I'm going to wind up having to take this deck off, I do believe. I would say so. We're going to have to get some more access here. So, we'll be back. Yeah, right now, I'm going to remove this plastic plate if I can hold my little star or Torex or whatever you want to call it. If I can get this out. Looks like there's two bolts, nuts, screws, something holding it together. Okay, I got one of them out. Now I'm going to try to get the other one. I should be using power tools, I guess. I don't know. Just a 3-month-old lawnmower. I really don't think you should be going through this kind of stuff. And being the second time that I think I've had something blocking that off. But now look at this. This is the design that Husqvarna has. You cut grass and everything in the world piles up right on top of the pulleys. That is not a very sufficient design as I think, I don't know. I'm not an engineer, but sure don't think I'd design something that'd catch grass in it like this. Okay, the next step, I'm gonna try to get this pulley off and see if the bearing's locked up or if there isn't definitely something in it. With a quite a bit of effort, I finally got this nut broke loose. And now I'm just gonna try to work it out and then try to get the bearing to drop. Change over something hopefully a little bit quicker to get this off. And then we'll see how we get the pulley off of it, which will probably be another pain. Oh, let's see. There it goes. There it goes. Let's see what let's see if it drops. Okay. It has dropped. And what have we got going on? Okay. I'm gonna check the bearing. It spins rather easily. So we don't have an issue with the bottom bearing or the top bearing. So, what do we have locking that up? Is it this, whatever that is? A piece of a stick. But there's still a lot of garbage in here. I just wonder why that had locked up. I'll try to just... Now it's spinning easily. There must have been something, maybe that right there, or maybe this, that actually had it locked up. Because it is spinning freely now. Now what this video was really intended about is installing the new belt on this thing. Man, it's a belt, alright. I put some long belts on. Now they got these beautiful little clips on these belts these days, just to hold a piece of paper on it, which simply snap it off, throw that in your garbage can, and then we'll see if we can maneuver this belt on that deck while that one pulley's off. Okay, I thought I'd given up on this video, but I'm going to continue. I think I've got one long section. I don't know how much you're going to see, but you'll get to see this side of what's going on. Right now, I've got part of the belt on, so I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff back in place. Try to get this back in the pulley. Okay, give me just a second and we'll move up top. Actually, I think what I'll do, I'll go ahead and hang the blade back on it and hope I get it back on. Yeah, that's the direction. But we'll put the blade back on and then we'll go up top and do our works up there. The reason I pulled the blade was I suspected stuff inside that little cup that I've already shown you. Now the blade is in place just enough to hold it so we can work with it. And now I'm going to change tripod. Okay, I normally don't use the tripod that I'm using right now simply because it's too tall to be working down underneath with. but it's not giving me much choice this time. The reason I put the blade on is so I can hold this while working this in. Now, we're not too awfully far from having it pieced back together. And then we just hope that I put the blade on in the right direction. But I really think that it's a fairly poor design that Husky has as far as letting garbage get inside the pulley system, which breaks your belt, basically. That's what happened to me here. Garbage got in there and broke the belt. But now there, the belt is on. Whether it's gonna operate the way it should or not, I don't know. Let's go ahead and put this back on. Safety, safety. But basically that's cleaning the garbage out of the little cup that Husky has put on their deck that probably causes belts to break. Husky should redesign that and possibly even replace it on their old machines, I think. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attempt to tighten that. I'm going to try to figure out a way of tightening up the nut that holds the pulley on, which I've always used a block of wood before, and it seems like it's working this time too. Yep, okay. There, about that tight. Now, we're gonna look at this. Okay, because basically, you know, like I say, this was gonna be a video to put a belt on, which basically you come around the main pulley, goes from one pulley to the other, across the back, and on this Husqvarna, it wraps around these two idlers and then comes back up to your motor pulley, which it just hangs in these little hooks on each side and wraps around your pulley. It's not a very complicated belt to put on. It's just the complicated part is figuring out why they break. Like I say, this lawnmower is just barely 3 months old. Let's see. I've got a grand total of, if you can see it, 14 hours. 14 hours and have to put a $30 belt on. I don't think that's right. But it's not that complicated to put on, just the expense of purchasing the belt to put on. Hey, other than that, you know, it's same old thing. Hey, let's get up off the couch. Come join me, let's do something. Let's get some grime under our fingernails. Hope you like this video. I know it's not that well or that good of one. I know it's real shaky. I'm holding the camera by hand. But hey, if you like it, hit a like for me. Subscribe to my channel. I do all kind of crazy things. I even check out old houses. See y'all in the next video.